One of the things I think is most interesting is that everything around us, every last bit of the stuff that's around us started as an idea. And the interesting part about new ideas is that they either evolve or they die. And if we're careful about how we evolve our ideas, they can blossom into useful, impactful designs that make a big difference in the world. So about a year and a half ago, WHOlives.org approached us about designing a machine, a human-powered machine that could drill holes into the earth 6 inches in diameter, 100 to 200 feet down to reach fresh drinking water in Africa. Well, under their sponsorship and with 8 months of work, we designed this machine. We went to Africa, Tanzania. We had a number of successful digs, and I'm happy to say that this particular picture here, now at this site, there's a working pump. And that pump's providing clean water, access to clean water, to a number of people in Magugu, Tanzania. So the engineering team worked through a number of challenging issues to get to this point. How do you cut the earth? How do you remove the cuttings? How do you spin the bit by human power alone? How do you add drill pipe sections as the bit gets deeper and deeper into the earth? And how do you support thousands of pounds of drill pipe when you need to retract it back out? Well, we worked through those problems, and we had successful digs here in America, and we felt like it was time for a field study. So we packed up the machine, sent it to Tanzania. We followed closely behind. And when our aircraft was about to land in Tanzania, a shocking truth came to me and to others on our team. And that was that after 8 months of work on this machine, all we really knew how to do was put holes in the earth. And you know what? The grand challenge is not to put holes in the earth. It's to provide access to clean water. And it turns out that to provide access to clean water, you have to first know where to put the hole. And then you have to put a hole in the earth. And then once you put the hole in the earth, you have to case it so it doesn't cave in. And this casing also allows you to separate the rocks from the mud and the water. And then once you have that casing, you've got to have some kind of pump. And all of that needs to be maintained over time. And so the shocking reality for us was that our engineering work was only a small portion of what was needed to make a difference. And under the inspired leadership of John Renard at WHOlives.org, he somehow very quickly, and I don't know how he did this, expanded our team. He expanded it to the point that we had hydrologists. These are the people who tell us where we're going to find the water under the earth. We had the engineering team. We had the well casing team. We had the pump experts. But this was not all. John also managed to get venture capitalists involved and on site with us right there, business strategists, local politicians, local manufacturers, exercise scientists. This was a truly interdisciplinary team, and I can completely say that the success of this project was not because of our engineering, however good it might have been. It was actually because of the power that came from that interdisciplinary team. The single greatest factor that made it so easy for engineers to work with politicians or exercise scientists to be so excited about working with venture capitalists was that we rallied around a common theme. And that common theme was the people and their access to clean water. Design is iterative. The team knew that design would be iterative. And in its most embryonic state, this human-powered drill looked like this. It was a pipe with a bit, 2 guys walking around in a circle. But we knew that it would evolve, like all good ideas do. So the team planned for that. And the team used the process of iteration to take the idea to a point that would become useful. You can see the evolution of the design as we're going through this. And I just want to actually pause on this last to show you that these are the local manufacturers who are now producing this device. And I'm actually quite excited to say that in the first few months of this year alone, they've already produced 8 of these drills. So the world has some complex problems. And the interesting part is that we have the capacity to solve these problems when we take the principles of design and put them to work at evolving our ideas into useful, working, valuable, impactful solutions.